welcome back to our platform. Today is another beautiful day and we want to say thank you, hallelujah. Now, today's video, I'm going to be talking about proof of funds to study in Iceland. If you do not know, Iceland is one of those countries in Europe, one of the coldest, and equally, remember, Iceland is one of the most expensive countries in Europe. Living cost in Iceland is at least $2,000 to like $2,500 a month. Now, why am I saying this? I'm saying this because I did a post on my Facebook page and someone came there and said with 2.7 million you can move to Iceland. No, bro. If you check this YouTube channel, you are going to see all the videos I have done about Iceland. Go there and watch the videos. You will understand that with 10 million CFA francs, you can move to Ireland. It's not even enough. I'm going to explain some things to you so that you actually understand. If you are new to the channel, my name is Milton Fonkwa. Welcome to our YouTube channel and please share this video so that somebody somewhere can benefit from this. Remember, I am in no way an immigration certified lawyer. Okay, I am just sharing my experiences, my research abilities. I'm using my research abilities to bring out these materials and also my study abroad experience to share all these details to you. So guys, when you watch the videos, make sure you do your own research extensively so that you actually understand. But if this is something you think you need, just know that Milton is here to present the material to you because I have done the research already, but I want you to still do your own research. Now remember, as an international student, you can move to Iceland. Okay, you are going to apply for a residence permit, but you can equally go and get a visa. Now you will apply for residence permit, but you are going to use a visa to move into Iceland. All right, if you check my other videos, you are going to see, but we are not here to discuss that. You are going to get a visa from the Norway embassy. Then when you enter Iceland, after 3 months, you are going to get your residence permit. I am going to be talking about the proof of funds and some things that you need to know. First thing first, remember, as an international student, you can move with family to Iceland. I will talk about how you can move yourself alone, the amount involved. Then I will talk about how you can move with family, the amount involved. And I will talk about how you can add an extra or an additional person and the amount involved. Now, like I said before, Iceland is a country that is very expensive and you need about 2,000 to 2,500 per month to spend, minimum 1,700. So expect your proof of funds to be very expensive. Though the schools are very cheap, relatively cheap, they do not charge tuition fee, but you should understand that it is a lot of money you need. Okay, you have to show more money to Icelandic immigration. Now, international students, you are going to apply for a residence permit. Remember, for you to move to Iceland, you need a visa. So you will go back to the Norway embassy, collect a visa. Then when you reach Iceland, you are going to collect your residence permit. You can move with your family if you are going for bachelor's, master's, and PhD. But also understand that those with master's and PhD admissions, they stand a great chance to move with their families. But again, all the details are on the Icelandic migration website. Remember, your residence permit will be given to you based on the amount of proof of funds that you have. You are going to do the application before you move, and the residence permit will be granted to you based on the proof of funds. If you give them 12 million, they are going to give you a 1-year residence permit. For you to renew the residence permit, you need to add another money. You need to show that you still have money in your account. Before I come with the details like the figures, let me talk about this. Working as a student in Iceland. International students can only work in Iceland when they get a work permit. Do not forget this. Now, getting a work permit, is it difficult? It's not difficult at all. You must first of all apply for a job, get a job offer, use the contract signed by you and the employer to apply for the work permit. So you shouldn't forget this. Now, as an international student, if you want to go to Iceland to study in Iceland, note that you need to do your application. You need to apply for schools, then get admissions, then do your application, your visa application before June 1st latest. Then if you want to go for the spring intake, make sure by November 1st you have submitted your application, because this is the law from Icelandic immigration, and they expect you to submit early so that they can go through your documents. It's so important. Now remember, if you want to move to Iceland as a student, you need to understand that competition is very high for you to get admission. So put in the required documents if you really want to get admissions to study in Iceland. Like the required documents I'm talking about here is your educational credentials must be excellent. Sometimes if you are going for bachelor's and you already have HND, or if you have HND, I will advise you to use the HND to apply for bachelor's. Again, yes, you may be asking, oh, I have just 1 year to do a degree. Or you go for the 1 year, get a degree, and use the degree to apply for Iceland. Okay, now there are so many possibilities for you to move to Iceland, maybe through work, through academics, as a visitor, but I'm going to tell you today that the easiest is going through academics. Now, how much do you need? Like I told you before, I said before that Iceland is very expensive. How much do you need to actually study in Iceland? Remember, I said you can go as a single person or as a couple, and if you want to add any additional person, there is also an amount involved. I will be giving you these figures in Icelandic krona. I will be giving them in CFA France, Cameroon money, and I will be giving you in US dollars, United States currency. Now, if you want to go to Iceland as a single person, remember, according to Icelandic immigration, they expect to see that they need you to show them that you have 239,895 Icelandic krona for 30 days. That is 1 month. Now, this money is in Icelandic krona. You need to multiply it by 12 to get the money you need to spend in Iceland for 1 year. Now, if you multiply by 12, you are going to get about 2,000 plus, all right, like 2,878 Icelandic krona, 740. Now we are interested in the US dollar version and the CFA version. So if you multiply the amount for singles by 12, you are going to get 12,548,169 francs CFA, which is equivalent to 20,940 US dollars. This is the money you need as a single individual. That's approximately 12 million CFA francs or 20,940 US dollars. Please, this is the money you need. Iceland schools are very cheap. University of Iceland, University of Reykjavik, Bifrost University, very cheap. They ask only for a semester contribution of 75,000 Icelandic krona, which is not even up to 600k CFA francs. Right now, because of the cost of living, they expect you to spend at least 1,700 euros a month. So this is the money you need as a single individual. Now, as a couple going to Iceland, you need 383,832 Icelandic krona per month. That is for 30 days. Now, you need to multiply this amount by 12, and if you multiply by 12, you will get 4,605,984 Icelandic krona, which is approximately 20,700,000 and something CFA francs. All right, in fact, just put it at 21 million CFA francs. Then to US dollars, it's 33,394 USD. This is the money as a couple, you and your wife, you need in your bank account for you to get a residence permit for 1 year. Remember, the more money you add, the more they are going to add the number on your residence permit. If your permit is, maybe if your study program is for 2 years and you show them money for just 1 year for the permit, they are going to give you just 1 year permit. If your study program is 3 years and you show them that you have just 12 million, they are going to give you a 1 year permit. If your money is less, they will give you a 6 months permit. I hope you understand. So make sure you check the Icelandic immigration site and do the right thing. Now, if you have any additional person who is going to be joining you to Iceland, just know that you are going to add, if the person is above 18 years, yeah, that's an additional person. You're older, you are going to add 191,948 Icelandic krona. Now you multiply by 12 and convert to US dollars. You are going to see how much the additional person needs to bring to the table. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is the information you need for Iceland. For proof of funds, for documents to apply for universities in Iceland, I have videos about them. Just search and add my name. For documents to submit for visa application, I have videos about them. Just search and add my name and you will be good to go. I hope this video will help you. Now, to those who have been asking about Austria, I'm going to bring videos very soon to demonstrate everything that you need.